should be dancing. It's a bad idea. Hey everyone, Andang here for some more Lord of the Rings online. I don't know why I turned into Irishman, but here I am, talking to you like the old Andang. I hope you're having a nice day. Maybe you're even having a nice evening. I don't know where you are, but perhaps it's good, whatever it is. Hopefully you all are having a nice time. Tonight's an interesting night. It's Friday, first of all. Friday. I can't believe it. We're streaming on a Friday night. My work schedule changed, and so now I can stream on Fridays. Except for next Friday, because things need to happen. But other than that, should be here most Fridays. So, that's exciting. Something different. Something new. Something exciting. So hopefully you guys are excited as well. Welcome everybody over on YouTube. Already got a good group over there. Nice to have all of you here as well. Gussie! Gussie doing the new thing with the combo! And we're already level 2! I don't even know what that means, but thank you! How are you, Gussie? Hopefully you're doing all right. What? Huh? We're already level 4? There's like a squirrel army staring me down right now. What is this? What did you do? Oh gosh. We got a level 4 combo. Combo breaker. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Gussie. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Oh gosh. Sharon Love, Gussie, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh! Level 1 achieved, let's go. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Gussie. Ranger, coming in with combos as well. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. We got horses and dinosaurs and squirrels and whatever else. I don't even know. Chipmunks. They're all here. Hopefully you guys are having a good night. We're getting back into LOTRO, and we're really enjoying it. I think now's a good time to bring up a recent comment over on YouTube. I think I wasn't gonna bring it up, but I think we just had a good reason to bring up a recent comment on YouTube. Here we go.
That's all, folks.
Oh my gosh. We're just getting started. Alright, well, let me go to the actual video. Hang on. Alright, someone brilliant over on YouTube posted this. Why do you have 69k life? Which in LOTRO apparently I had 69k life. It was a long time ago. Things were different. I was a different person, okay? And I responded, I will tell you when you're older. And then they said, so suck here at daddy. And for some reason, that sound effect made me think of that. So thanks for that, Ranger. Much appreciated. Yep. Oh my goodness. So anyway, our goal today, our only goal, is just to do at least as many quests as Gussie does. That's our main goal today. Wait, my sheep has a duck in its mouth. Oh! Careful! This is not Dunk Hunt! I need to wear orange! Hang on! I'll be back! I gotta get orange! This is as close as I have! We gotta protect ourselves from the duck hunters! Oh gosh. It won't stay! Alright, we got it as defense. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. We surrender. Oh my gosh. Paradise, what's up over on YouTube? Gussie, welcome, welcome. Ranger, nice to have you here as well. We're already losing. The duck hunt. Oh my goodness, we got some Gatorade today. We also are always prepared for Gussie's shenanigans. We got a banana ready. Let's go ahead and get on into LOTRO. Oh, Shabanoff, what's up? Nice to have you here. Oh!
Shapers, creepers.
A
There's
hype
a shape
train?
over there.
Oh my gosh, chugga chugga, let's go! We got a hype train. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, that was still not good. My snapper's broken. That's the sound effect it makes. That's what it makes now. Oh no. Something came in the mail. We got business cards now. And they glossy, they shine. It's very faded on this camera. In person they're much more poppy. But we got like QR codes on the back. I like it. Serious business? Yeah, clearly we are about serious business today, okay? Clearly, that's what we're all about right now, is serious business. Okay? Yep. We're just super serious. Because we're talking to an elf that's like on his deathbed intentionally because he's fading into his death. Sigleth's just staring at him. I feel like that's rude. Or maybe it's she, I don't know. Whoever they are, they're near death.
Be not afraid, friends. The process is a natural one.
Itasham breathes deeply, seemingly unconcerned with the tree limbs that surround him. You tell him that Thar Shill wanted him to tell you about something called a Veroth. This is mine, my friend. You might call a Veroth a tree tomb. My people weave the red-leaved sarlash trees around the body of a Kinta who has begun to fade. And from them on, the two grow together. When the Kinta has at last become dust, the Veroth remembers the shape of the body and serves as a memorial to the faded one. The ritual preparation of the Veroth binds the Kinta to the grove in which it grows, and his spirit can then watch over the place he so loved. Concerned, you ask? Itashun. Oh. Concerned, you ask Itashun if you have hindered his process of fading with your questions. He smiles. Trouble yourself not, my friends. I am not afraid to fade, as some among my kind may be, but I find myself appreciating even short conversations as this, as my time approaches. They become less frequent as every day passes. That's awesome! So you're telling me, like, because okay, backstory time. Because these elves are cursed, or at least forbidden, because they did something bad a long time ago, like many generations, they can't go to the Undying Lands like all the other elves. And so because of that, they've formed a whole new process for their death, where they combine with the trees. Like, what is more elven than that? It's super sad, but it's also really cool. Yeah, like, that's really cool. Oh, Mother of Valor! What? Sweet sassy Molassie, head for the fallout shelter. Elves love the trees. They woke the trees and taught them to speak. Yeah, like, trees are like elven pets. Like, and because they build their houses in the forest, they're like house pets. Like, their houses are pets, more like it. Whoa! So that's what it looks like when it's done? So this is, hang on, let's get on our mount so we can zoom in better. Oh my gosh, there's a face in that tree. What? So the tree literally becomes a face? It's literally Pocahontas! They stole this from Pocahontas! They stole this from Disney! Oh my god. Oh, there's another one over here. Maybe that's how ints are made? Something tells me I need like a censored background for how ints are made. We don't talk about how ints are made, okay? Something about seeds being planted. Anyway, let's go ahead and go on. We're gonna ride our elk away from there. $100 virtue XP? Alright, that's alright. We had 500 yesterday. We got super lucky yesterday. Or, I say yesterday. When did we... Wednesday. I've worked twice since then. That's crazy. So that's why we're hearing like all the like creepy voices and stuff. Because it's literally like the ghosts of the elves. Oh my gosh. This is... So like, I have like been so uninterested in LOTRO's story for so long. I'm so happy that they're finally doing something that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Please let me learn more. Like, this is so cool. This expansion, the story has been just like one good quest after another. I've been loving it so much. Keep in mind, we haven't been doing side quests, but like main story quests, this is the best it's been since, oh my gosh, my mind blanked. Minas Morgul. The best it's been since Minas Morgul. Aside from the antelope noises, they kind of bother me.
Did Tyshun speak to you?
You tell Tharashil that he did, and that he seems very confident to fade in the manner of his people. Tharashil sighs. Tarsham and I have given you an incomplete picture of the Kinta friends, and for that I apologize. It is only right that I remedy that oversight. If you would learn more of my people, you should seek out Silirtas. At this time of day, she is often found at Heir where many wrathful spirits linger. Heir is to the northwest of Shonith. Alright, let's go. She looks like she's got, like, no nonsense. Like, I don't really have time for you. Yeah, Gussie, like, I've been thoroughly impressed by this update. Which is saying something, because I've been bored to tears by the last, like, since Minas Morgul, basically. I don't know how many it's been. Like, probably 10 updates? I don't know. It's been a lot. Multiple years. The crazy thing is, I don't even have the expansion. I'm just playing the main story. And because I was gifted by the devs Heirs of Umbar, it's letting me still go through with it. Oh my gosh, are we really stuck on a tree right now? Can we not be, please, game? Game? Oh my gosh, if we rubber band back to the tree, so help me. I'm gonna think that I'm gonna be like that elf and eaten by the tree. The trees are trying to eat me. Somebody help. The trees are trying to eat me. Crazy elves getting eaten by trees. Run for your lives. Also, the desert looks so cool. I mean, come on. It look good. Shabanov says, you're far enough south that it might actually be a rubber tree, so that's why you're rubber banding? Oh gosh. Don't encourage the behavior, okay? Don't give him a reason. If I ever see a floaty name above a tree that says rubber band tree, so help me. I think that's the time I'll finally uninstall LOTRO. I think that'll be it. We can all go home. Like the game is done. We're good. Whoa. That looks super cool. Ah! He looks cool though. And then we got like the Human Torch over here. He ripped. He swole. That's one swole ghost right there. You know, I'm just saying, most ghosts let themselves go in the afterlife. That one, still working out. Oh my gosh, what is even happening? We're lagging so much right now. Oh my gosh, what is even happening? You and Siglet have found Silitas, the Quinta of whom the Roshils spoke. This place is crawling with foes. It must be a Thillian.
This must be Silitas, the Quinta of whom Tharashil spoke.
Alright.
Who are you? What are you doing here? This is not a place of safety.
You introduce yourself and tell her that Tharashil asked for you to speak with Aita Shun and Silartis to learn more about their people. Silartis stares at you coldly, not knowing that you had actually been to Mordor and Moria and all the other super dangerous places. Tharasil is well-meaning, but she is also misguided. She thinks to hasten the process, but I know such a thing cannot be sped along without cost. Aitashan spoke to you of fading of the Kinta, I assume? He welcomes it. He eagerly awaits the loss of his awareness, the onset of the Torthol trance, the cold embrace of the Sarlashi to grow around him, the prison of his Veroth. I know it is expected of me to do the same, but I cannot. I am frightened of these things. Know you why I come so often to Heir Atur? It is because Akinta resists fading, and is instead slain in battle. Their spirit is loosed upon the world. They become wandering, restless spirits, increasingly wrathful and hostile. I come here to see what awaits me if I do not fade, seeking to convince myself to undergo the process. I have not yet succeeded.
And so I continue to fight the fading to which my people succumb. It is painful, but I have not yet given in to it.
Unless my heart is greatly changed, I cannot imagine myself becoming content enough to fade in the manner of Aitashom or others among the Kinta. Why do I fight it so? I will show you. The river Usal once flowed through this land, but now only its dry bed remains. Walk within that empty channel west of here, and examine the sand within. You will come to better understand me. Oh my gosh, her outfit's awesome! Very cool. She almost looks like Altair. Oh my gosh, she's an assassin! Just saying, they're stealing from Disney with Pocahontas. They're stealing from Assassin's Creed. Just saying, LOTRO's finally jumped the shark. And I'm really happy about it. It's actually been a good story. Alright, we actually have to go like way around. We'll go ahead and fight our way through for now though. We'll go ahead and pull a few. Bum, 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 bum. Easy. Middle Earth in modern times, right? I'm just saying, if any of them say that the, like, Heron and the Otter are their friends, I think Disney has a right to sue. The Heron and the Otter are my friends. Ha-dee-da, la-da-dee-da, da-da-dee-da. The colors of love. Alrighty. We're nearly wherever we're supposed to go. There's a wild donkey! Somebody call Shrek! You alright, donkey? You alright over there? You okay, bro? He's like Jim from The Office, running into walls, man. Wild donkeys are real? Well, yeah. You really want to start this right now? Okay. Let's go, bro. You happy? You happy? That's what I thought. The sand falls through your fingers. Okay. Isn't that what sand's supposed to do? If this turns into Days of Our Lives and it's like sand goes through an hourglass, so help me. If we get Disney, Pocahontas, and a soap opera, shoo. This is one of the few places where water still collects where the river Usal once flowed. You know why they call it Usal? Because you saw it when it was still a river, but now it gone. So, these and other jokes can be found at twitch.tv/andangit. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 10:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central. Oh my goodness. What has my life become? The donkey's got the right idea, just running away. Ooh, we got people. Something's about to happen, or maybe not. We'll see. Siliertas watches the sand fall from your fingers into the dry ground and starts thinking about last week's Days of Our Lives Lord of the Rings episode. In the aftermath of Aragorn and Arwen's marriage, Samwise jealousy becomes so great that he starts building his own rosy cotton blow-up we'll just move right on.
More than 120 years ago, these lands were green and bountiful.
The banks of the river Usal were alive with a riot of beautiful vegetation. I understand the folk who dwelled beside it named it the Abundant Kingdom in their language. And I can think of no name more appropriate for the thriving land of my memory. Kraben are fancied now? Molted? Yeah, there's now molted Kraben. But then Ordaka came, with terrible magic and sorceries of the Empire, caused the drying of the river Usal and its most important tributaries. Marshes sank away to nothing, and the riverlands withered and burned. None of my people know for certain, but I believe the blight that wasted the Emerald Wood came north with the Ordahai when they caused this great dearth. And that is why Silartis falls silent in the middle of her thought. Sigilith waits politely for Silartas to resume her story, but the Quinta remains silent. You start to wonder if a tree might be forming around her, but then realize it's just your imagination. What happened following the invasion of the Ordahai after the Great Dearth? Sigilith prompts her. Silartis? And then they realize that Silartis was really just an anagram for Sylvanas! Not really. But it'd be funny if it was. Silartis stares blankly forward, seemingly unaware of your presence. You start to wonder if she's actually gone AFK.
What can be done? We
Oh!
cannot leave her here, but neither can we carry her back.
Combo breaker. I feel like it needs to play that every time. Combo breaker. What can be done, Andang? What should be done? We cannot leave her here, but neither can we carry her back to Shalnith. AFK elves are the best elves? Solartis turns her head towards you, apparently aware. You and Sigilith. Aware of you and Sigilith once again. Don't slap me! Don't slap me with fish! This isn't Nineveh!
What? Oh, I must apologize. I hope I did not worry you.
Solartis shakes her head and looks around at the dry riverbed, in which... Oh my gosh, we got more? Gussie going crazy! In which the three of you stand. If an ant releases the river right now, we might not make it. I told you I'd fight the fading experienced by my people. On occasions I become untethered from my surroundings, losing my grip upon the material world. It can take the form of a loss of awareness. Think not that I welcome such moments. I fight against them always, keeping my hands and my mind busy with whatever task the Quinta of Shinoth need completed. But it is painful. It would be easy for any other to succumb, to sit down within one of our groves, and fade, as have so many of my people. But not Silirtas. Why did I bring you to the river Usal? You remind Silirtas that she wanted to show you something of her reasons for resisting the fading of the Quintai, and that the dry riverbed was somehow a part of it. She nods with understanding. Yes, I remember now. When the Quinta enters the trance of Throthul and is entombed within the Sarlashi trees that compose Averoth, they become bonded to the grove. They remain there through the years, ever watchful, but unable to affect the world outside. Can you imagine the frustration of remaining a prisoner for untold centuries while the land you love rots and dies all around you? Can you imagine the sorrow of watching
2 hours later.
Gussie, we're gonna finish a quest today, okay? We're going to do it! I know I'm reading a long time, okay, Ranger? But we're gonna finish a quest! You'll believe it when you see it? I can't help it that they're talking for forever, okay? I'm trying to finish a quest! Oh crap, run. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wrong God. Button. Run, 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 run. Wrong button. Getting called out by Gussie, but for real though. Can you imagine the frustration of remaining a prisoner for untold centuries, while the land you love rots and dies all around you? Can you imagine the sorrow of watching as the river Usal dries up, and the great dearth withers the beauty you remember into a dead or dying shadow, with you unable to prevent or reverse it? So I choose not to fade. And if that means I must remain ever vigilant and constantly active, then that is what I shall be. I intend to slay lizards or avank to the southwest before I return to Shawnith. Let us together defeat them. I appreciate the company, and the two of you are fine listeners. Alright. She a little crazy. I mean, to be fair, she on death's door, so you know. Oh! We got a sticker party! Let's go!
Do anything? Have you ever had a dream that do you so much you can
Gosh, we're being attacked by a bird. Somehow the combat groans for fitting. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Oh, we got the duck hunt.
Do anything? Have you ever had a dream that do you so much?
Let's go!
You do.
Not the gingerbread man. Oh gosh. Techno LOTRO? What? What? The best thing is Andang reading. That's why I'm here. Oh my goodness. So as a kid, I was like super self-conscious reading. For one, I was really bad at it. And so I made a point that like with LOTRO, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn how to read well out loud. Cause like seriously, that was one of my biggest weaknesses in life. This is awesome, LOTRO. I'm glad you're having fun. I wasn't joking about you reading and voice acting. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm really weird. Like, my major in college was one of my biggest weaknesses as well, communication. What really changed things was writing for a casual stroll to Mordor. That changed my life so much. Before that, I was just like the quiet kid in the corner. But back in like elementary school, I was like the kid like trying to get attention all the time. Sigilith calls for you to join her among the southern sands. Let's go. Haradrim nights, Haradrim day. The elephants fight to everyone's fright and all our dismay. Haradrim nights. Sigilith has found a body. Dang. But like, for real though. Corpse of a dead man. Why is he like so placed? I don't like that.
I have found the body of a dead man.
He's awesome at voice acting and reading. Well, thank you. I questioned more today than you did in the whole year. Quested more today than you did in the whole year. What? That was an awesome remix. Thank you. I'm just saying, there's gotta be elephants that fight at some point, and when they do, like, everybody in Harad gotta be, like, freaking out. Like, it keeps them up all night, I'm sure. I have found the body of a dead man, Andang. Think you this might... That's what she said. Think you that...
Oh, Yoda. This is a horrible Yoda impression. Think you this might be Sadith, who disappeared from Galabaru? Oh.
No, I do not think this dead man is Saduk after all.
Yep, that's what we're going with. No, I do not think this dead man is Saduk, after all. Which we call Skadoosh. There's a whole thing last episode, don't worry about it. I think this man might have been Balakad Andang. I think he was the son of Balakor. And he was the last of the heirs of Castamir. What?! We just found him in the desert, just dead? What?! You're telling me that we just, while hearing about how elves reunite with trees in their death thing, they just drop it like it's hot? That like, oh yeah, and by the way, the person that started this whole journey, the person that's the whole point of this whole expansion, you just tripped over him in the desert. What? I can't. I can't. Can you believe this? Sheep on a shelf? I can't. What? So, guys, remember how I said that this was an awesome story? I might be changing my mind. On second thought, maybe... maybe it's not so good, okay? It's just... I can't believe that that's what they're going with. Alright. We just jumped the shark. Like, what just happened? Paradise coming in with the 4.
There's a sheep over there.
Thank you for the $4. Really appreciate it. Over on YouTube, Guzzy coming in with some more stickers, some more combos. Thank you, thank you. There's no way that this is the Heir of Castamir, right? Now we have to like ID the body? How are we gonna ID him? How do we do? It's just a random dude. Like, you telling me that this random guy in the desert is who we're looking for? I don't know. This man is not dead? This man is not dead. His breathing is shallow, but he lives for now. What? You can't do this to me, game. You literally just called him a dead man. You told me that he's the heir that we've been looking for, and now you're like, psych, he ain't dead. Well, we should kill him. If he is the heir, we gotta kill him. Aragorn will promote us, man. Because this dude... So the Heir of Castamir, for those that don't know, has more of a claim to the throne of Gondor than Aragorn does. So this guy right here has been king more recently than a king has been of Gondor. Because Umbar took over the throne in Gondor for a while. And so if this really is a possible king, like, it's not good. In fact, it's the opposite of good. It's bad.
He lives still. He will not live for long without water.
He may already have gone too long without it. So he's really dehydrated. Well, this is a good point to remind everybody, make sure you hydrate. You don't want to hear that nonsense? Gussie, that's actual lore from, like, Tolkien. That's not even, like, a LOTRO made-up thing. Now, this dude's son existing is made up by LOTRO, but, like, there was a guy at, like, the Battle of... That would hurt your heart. They can't actually do it because that's not what happens in the real lore unless we go, like, Dark Timeline, which I would be okay with. Dark Timeline LOTRO, I'd be there for it. Here, give him some of this, but slowly, or you might harm him more than heal. Sigilith hands you her water bladder. Okay. Some of the water passes parched lips, but more of it spills into the sand. He turned his head.
That may help him if he is not already beyond saving.
How did he come to be so far from the road? What happened to him after he left the tomb of near Gamba, where we lost his trail? He would not have purposely left his satchel in that tomb if he planned to spend days alone in the heat, Andang. Siluritas, would your people give their aid to a man this near to death? Also, we lied to our rest of our party, I believe, if I remember right from 2 days ago. I'm pretty sure we lied and said that he was dead. So the fact that we've now found him... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm really distracted. Thought within a thought. Can we talk about how stupid these cacti look? Is this a real thing? Are there trees that have this, like, at the bottom that then turn into cacti? Or did LOTRO just be like, hey, we're gonna make cactus with AI? Like, I really don't know. It looks stupid, whatever it is. I don't like it. You have them in Hawaii. I don't like them. They bother me.
The Kintai do not willingly refuse their aid when they have the ability to give it.
Are more woody at the bottom in the real world? Okay. I mean, I believe you guys. I just don't like it. It bothers me. I will return with haste to Shonith and tell Tharashil that there is need for her healing arts. Alright, peace out. See you later, girl.
I have a question for you.
As the son of Balakor and the last of the heirs of Castamir, how do we know that? How are we so sure that, like, this dude is who she says he is? I don't know. Is he... Like, because it's LOTRO, I'm sure that that really is who he is. But, like, you're telling me we just randomly found him in the desert? We didn't even have to, like, go anywhere. We just, like, stumbled upon him. Balakad is undeniably an enemy of not only the kingdom of Gondor, but of the people, of my people specifically. The hatred of the heir sworn for the elves is well known. It is in our power to help him. If our paths had not crossed his, he likely would have died without our knowledge. And yet, here we stand. What is the right course? I say we kill him. I mean, we already lied and said he was dead. We might as well make it be a truth. And then, that's really righting a wrong, right? Because then we wouldn't be lying anymore. You give Sigilith your opinion, and it clearly is not what Lotro's about to tell you it was. It is a difficult question, but this is my answer. Oh, okay, I guess we can say whatever our opinion was, okay. If the healing arts of the Kintai are sufficient to coax him back to health, he may tell us what Azagath and Nakasi are planning. That's true, he could lead us to them. Or where they have gone. Whatever he knows may be crucial importance to us. It is perhaps a meaningless choice, Andang. For Silirtis has already gone to tell Tharashil what we have done, what we have found. To return now without him would be difficult to explain. Let us go to the oasis at Shawnith and learn if the healing arts of the Kintai will resolve this philosophical difficulty for us, or raise further such questions. If we end up using the scorpion serum to, like, save this dude, so help me. LOTRO, I don't know anymore. You've changed. I haven't changed, LOTRO. You've changed. We have a long ride ahead of us. How we get the body back? I don't know. Game? Game? You okay? You okay, game? Feel like there's been a lot of that tonight. I can't even see that rock. These shadows be bugging me. We still got a lot of room. I don't think I'm gonna sell my inventory just yet. Not that it really matters, we're just selling everything. I still can't get over how the sands look. Hasn't it been nighttime like the whole stream today? Is it ever daytime in the desert? Daytime in the desert sounds like a TV show. What is going on right now? Why is LOTRO lagging so much? There's that screech again. Well, now's probably a good time for a banana. Everyone get your bananas out. It's banana time. I think you need to pay even $6. No, I think you misunderstood what I was saying last time, Shubanov. So for those that don't know, we were having all sorts of internet issues earlier this week, and this is craziness. We found out that our internet provider had taken us down to the bottom tier, and... Oh, you're just joking, okay. Well, I'll still tell this story because I started it already. Our internet provider took us to the bottom tier of their internet's providing without telling us. And so they lowered like our latency and all sorts of stuff. But what's really crazy is, because we are on a legacy plan and they moved to new plans, we could double our internet speed and pay $6 less a month. In what world that makes sense? I don't know. But anyway, we did that. And so now we haven't been having stream issues, but we're still having like LOTRO issues. Also, LOTRO, like, I think got its revenge on us as well out of spite because we had threatened LOTRO with starting a player run event where we all throw our lag rings into the fire of Mount Doom. And I don't think LOTRO liked that one at all. So, I'm not saying that they intentionally caused us to lag out and change our net plans live on stream, but it certainly wasn't helping. So anyway, we had some craziness earlier this week. That's crazy though, that in this grove there's a bunch of dead elves. Just living in the trees. Well, I guess kind of living in the trees, right? It becomes their tomb. That's crazy. I can't even imagine like walking past a tree and like a half dead elf just being like, sup? I'd be such a elf troll. I'd be trolling them all. Alright. The Rashil nods as you approach, but her expression is guarded.
Celetas has told me of your dead man, and a place has been made for him.
The healers who dwell here at Shawnith will see what can be done for his injuries. But he's spent too long exposed to the harsh environment of the desert to recover quickly or completely. A single day and night without cover would be too many, and he suffered several. It is not customary for the Kin Tai to welcome men such as he to our groves. He is here at your request, and Sigurlith's. The two of you must be responsible for him. You will find him behind the pavilions to the north of the water here in Shawnith. Alright, chat. What a crazy quest. When we return, we will hopefully finally finish a quest. I think we've actually finished one, because I think we're on like chapter 8 at the start. Hang on. Thank goodness YouTube has like backtrack, so I can figure that out real quick. Hang on. Let's see. Come on, get in the game. Man, we really haven't been playing the game a lot today. Come on, YouTube, load. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we've done 2 quests. Ha! Take that, world. Oh my goodness. Alright, anyway, we will be back right after this, chat. We're gonna take our hour-long break. We'll be back for another 2 hours right after this. And then when I was distracted, they put some stuff in the office. It was heist-level events. Nightcat was involved. It was crazy. Are you ready, Ruben? Are you ready? They got me his and hers sheep. Like, what the heck? And they're huge. Like, I don't. They've been bad. Pun intended. Like, I can't even. They're covering the whole camera. They're huge. What the heck? Okay. Oh crap! Put down the banana! Put down the banana! instance, I don't want to enter. I want to kill these guys first. And clip.
You better not be in my stream, bucko, while you're streaming, because I'm going to make some... I'm going to come over there and give you... Okay,
Yes.
that's it. Hold on. Alright, you're in trouble, buddy.
Run, Andang,
Oh
run.
no.
Hang on, is
What have
anything
we
on
done?
right now? 'Cause
What have we
get
done?
real.
Oh no.
Oh,
Watch
and
it.
Oh, no.
on. Okay.
No.
Alright, Andang.
What have we done?
Run,
there
Andang.
you
Oh,
are.
no.
They're in that top right corner hiding in your face
No,
with your hands.
don't.
Look at you.
Don't do it.
Look at you.
I'm not here. I'm not here, Gutsy. I don't. Where are you? I don't.
Doing to me. Hi, Queen Meridian. I see you. Hey, Uger. Hi, Miss Weaver.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Andang didn't run fast.
What? You guys all saw that? We just like bounced off of him. What? He didn't even move. He didn't even move. I need that clip. That was some bull loading. Stacks up to 2 times. Arise, arise, lambs of Bombadidude. El Rohirrim shall be ganked, sheep shall be sheared. A bad day, a red day, ere the blues bleat. Flock now, flock now, flock. Flock for the ruin and the world's ending. Sheep, sheep, forth Warlingus. And they answered the call. They answered the call. Oh my gosh, Arun. That timing, man, that timing. Where am I? How do we get out of here back to over to the thing? Mistweaver, you just lead the way. Note, sitting on the throne makes us steward of your kingdom. Denethor throne sitters are not responsible for the destruction of your kingdom. Anything that breaks or goes wrong will be paid for by your citizens. Deposits not refundable. Citizens not revivable. Side effects include being called one of them rangers, romantic desires for elves, reforging old swords, being chased by Nazgul, fighting for several kingdoms that are not your own, fighting for the survival of kingdoms that are your own, unquenchable desire to toss dwarves. If any of these side effects persist, contact a wizard immediately. Denethor's throne sitters. We sit, so you don't have to. Alright, we are back! Welcome, welcome! We here now. This looks so beautiful. It's just very picturesque. Like, I mean, come on. What a beautiful oasis here in LOTRO. Also, we're still lagging like crazy. Quite the contrast, right? Like, I just can't even imagine being an elf calling this home. Like, honestly, the longer I stay here, the more I feel like this is very Rivendell-esque. I just get, like, seriously some Rivendell vibes with, like, the mountains all around. Like, it feels so cool. Yeah, no, like, they did such a good job with this area. Where are we supposed to be? Probably the big tent, right? No? Oh, behind the big tent, okay. The secret area. He's sitting up! It literally says Balahad over his name now. He's getting kind of confirmed right now. Balakad's voice is dry and raspy. He stares wildly around himself, and you are put in mind of an animal caught in a trap. He sees the elves gathered nearby and his cracked lips curls up in a sneer.
You are going to kill me.
You tell him that the elves of the oasis have agreed to try and heal his various hurts and may have already saved his life. You ask him how he came to be by himself in the desert, and say too that you know the water bearer Skadoosh helped him escape from the kindred of the coins. Despite the sun damage and his scorched skin, the expression of confusion on his face is readily apparent.
How do you know all this?
He asks.
There is no freedom for me. I have only traded one set of captors for another, and then another.
He's been a captive this whole time?
The Ordakai wanted me dead. The kindred freed me from them, but only so they might have the privilege of seeing me slain. And these elves...
So he didn't include the people that helped him escape, interestingly enough. Okay. Balakad weakly raises an arm to gesture at the Quinta nearby. His mouth drops open with an expression of disgust and alarm.
Wait, what is wrong with this one?
Silurtus stands beside the wounded man, her expression slack and her eyes empty and unseeing. Balakad stares up at her with an expression of disgust visible on his sun-damaged face. Some air, man.
She lives, but she is unaware of her surroundings. She worked some vile elf magic against us.
Sigilith murmurs dangerously.
Remember that you live only at the behest of the Keen Tai, Balahad.
You would be wise to keep a politic tongue in your head, or you may find yourself once again left to die in the desert. How can one murmur dangerously? If anyone could, it'd be an elf. That is what happened to you, is it not? You left Nirgambar in the company of Azagath and Nakasi, but your new friends thought to abandon you within the inhospitable waste. They exhausted whatever use they had for you, and left you to die.
They are no friends of mine.
He hisses. And you suspected. And you are surprised to see the quivering of his eyes. If he was not so parched, he might weep.
If I tell you what they said, you will let me go. You will not allow these elves to work their terrible enchantment upon me.
Sure.
I would tell you what they said. I would tell you everything.
So now he's magically okay enough to be talking to us. Okay. Balakad seems almost desperate to earn your promise that the Kintai will not enchant him. Okay.
Azagath slew my captors in Jerush. but I felt no gratitude to him. I fled from him, seeking somewhere to hide.
Hang on, I got a lot of banana. Memories of my frightening escape from Jarush flashed before my eyes. The Ordakai barring Azagoth's approach to my cell, the intruder raising his arms, the soldiers falling to the floor as the dark sorcery stole the very life from their bodies. I knew that he would follow me, but I sought to get as far from his dreadful presence as I could. Even as I cowered in the tomb, I knew no chamber would be deep enough to hide me from him. You might have saved us some effort, son of Barakor. Was the hospitality of my city insufficient? Your city, Umbar Barbel, belonged to my father and to my mother. When they sold it to the whole of Orda, they gave up all claim. The kindred of the coins has given it back to the Umbari people. And when the song is ready... Let us not speak of that in front of the enemy, Nakasi. The enemy, interesting. How can it matter? He will not leave this chamber. Okay. Even through the haze of my fear, one thing was clear to me. Azagoth and Nakasi might have possessed a shared purpose, but their tolerance for each other began already to wear thin. Whatever they hoped to accomplish, every day that passed wore upon their alliance. In my desperation, I hoped to take advantage of their eroding trust for each other, but I could think of no effective means of accomplishing it. There's no such thing as an unassuming crypt. I must be more useful to you alive. That depends upon what you can tell us, Balakad. I can tell you the location of an army of Ersworn. They prepare to retake the city. Only I can order them to relent. He thinks we are stupid. Tell him the manner of this death, Nakasi, if he fails to tell us something of use. Nakasi removed from her garment a small glass vial containing an oily substance that glittered even in the dim light of the chamber. Did he finish a quest yet? Gussie, we finished like 3 quests, okay? Calm down. Hey, Mistweaver, good morning for you, buddy. Good morning, good morning. How's it going? Dude, the story's getting so good. Tier 3D done? Dude, congratulations. I knew it for its terrible reputation. Nargak, the hungry fire, longest burning and deadliest of the alchemic weapons ever used in war throughout Shagana and Enumbar. Chillest tier 3 6 men of your life. Nice, dude. My father searched for stores of Nargak that might have evaded destruction over the centuries, but he never found any. The last sages who knew the secret of its making were put to the sword 100 years ago. Even so, small quantity of Nargak as the Kasi possessed has not been seen in Umbar for many years. I believe the hungry fire had left the world. A member of my crew was born some leagues from here. He spoke of a Kola of Hamat Takul, who resisted the Church of the All-Seeing. While his son watched, the priest made him drink a small portion of Nargak. They say he burned for days. Now, this vial of hungry fire is quite small. For how long do you think you will burn? No! No! I will tell you what you want. Who helped you escape from my city? A water bearer named Skadoosh. Not Skadoosh. I want to know who suggested that he free you. I don't know. You still think it was one of us? The heirs of Castamir are finished. One of ours seeks to advance his position. Or her position. So wait. So... Skadoosh? I only call him that because of Kung Fu Panda, okay? His actual name is Saduk. But I call him Skadoosh because I think it's funny. But his actual name is Saduk. Even through the haze of my fear, the realization dawned upon me, not only do Azagath and Nakasi not trust each other, every member of their ruling kindred fears and distrusts the others. I did not believe I would live long enough to take advantage of this knowledge, but it brought me to a calm I never thought to feel again. The kindred of the coins that displaced the heirs of Castamir would not much longer survive to rule in Umbar. The seeds of their undoing are already planted, and they have done it themselves. The knowledge brought me peace, even as my new captors discussed the manner of my death. The time has come for you to die. Nakasi, stop! The Nargak is too precious to waste on such as he. We will not want for Nargak if your map proves true. But if it does not, you promised me the song would devastate Gondor, Azagath. And it will, Nakasi, but we need not waste the hungry fire on a defeated enemy. Will you again use the pin that Kolatek delivered from Kondom? Notathal the Biter. I think not. The use of it leaves me unwell. I have not yet recovered from its use. Jarush. In Jarush. Let the desert take him. So they left him to die? Oh my gosh, what monologuing supervillains are they?
They let me out into the desert with a ragged cloth tied over my eyes.
Are we not talking about a file of really hot chili sauce? She's gonna give you her chili. And there will be no milk. That's amazing. Hang on. This is more chewier than it should be. Oh, they got sheep? Oh my gosh, why do they have sheep? Oh, dang. Yeah, the sheep crashed my game. Okay, there we go. The sheep had their revenge. Oh no. Oh, that's amazing. Leaf Boy is cute. Yeah, Trahern's pretty good looking. As far as plants go. Why that clip? Alright, They led me out into the desert with a ragged cloth tied over my eyes. We walked for most of the night. At last Nakasi hit me upon the head with the hilt of her weapon, and ceaselessly I collapsed into the sand. Senselessly, rather. When I awoke, there was no sign of them. The wind had covered their tracks. I sought to make the way northward, under the burning sun, but thirst and delirium slowed my progress. I fell down rocky slopes and considered giving up, letting the sand cover me. But as death approached, I resolved not to let it end that way. I always stood again, and continued my desperate march from the desert. Did I survive the desert only to fall victim to the unnatural sorceries of the elves? No! No! You never offered any banana to the sheep? I guess they are fat enough. Here, buddy. You can have, like, the little bit that's left. Are you happy now? Hang on. I gotta do a quick Google. Can sheep eat bananas? Yeah, okay, they're fine. Okay, good. Okay. Thank you for indulging.
The King Tai will do nothing against your will, Balahad.
Unless you want not the healing of your body and your mind. But I am most concerned with your description of the glass vial Nakasi kept upon her person. From this account, it appears they possess a small quantity of Nagak, and seek to obtain more by making use of the map Azagath took from the Makda Corbeau. My knowledge of this substance is limited, but it sounds very dangerous. At some point during Balakad's tale, Silurtas regained her awareness. She turns now to you, with her eyes alight. I am intrigued by this man's story, and wish to know more about the villains who tortured him so. If I might help you prevent them from reaching their goal, I would do so. Such an adventure will surely forestall my fading. But that is not my only reason for suggesting it. I have before heard of this Nargok, this hungry fire, and my people will be endangered for as long as such a thing exists in this world. What more can this Balakad tell us of the hungry fire? Balakad grimaces with pain and refuses to speak any further.
He knows more than what he wishes to say to us.
If we can better ease his pain, he may be willing to speak further of the hungry fire. I mean, it better. It better.
We must show this man we will harm him not, unless he inflicts some injury upon the Kilta people or our grove.
His hurts are severe, but if our healers are permitted to tend to them... Oh my goodness, excuse me. He may recover. Collect a jar from the front of this pavilion to fill with water from the deepest area of the pool. Speak also to Idhirand nearby, for she is lately arrived from Vartulin and brings with her great knowledge of the healing arts. She may have some advice for us to use. Chapter 12.1, there we go. We got a whole new chapter of the story. Look at us go. Getting quests done. Take that, Gussie. 3 quests. 3!
I observed the two of you as you brought that dying man to Sholith. He trusts not my people.
Perhaps we share that feeling. I dwelled in the emerald wood of Nis-Igim before the blight killed the trees, and it was men that unleashed it. No, it was not his doing. I know the lives of men are short, and he could not have been born when Nishigim withered. But I know also his kind. I am a healer. I will give you a cloth to dampen in the pool, so his pains may be eased. Perhaps in gratitude he will leave the Kinti be, and never return. Be sure to collect water from the deepest part of the pond. Water from the shallower reaches will not be as effective. The drill gives you a cloth to dampen into the water. So we're gonna do it on the shallow end, right? So he dies? Because that's our real goal? Oh. Wrong pond. Not the lake, the pond. Okay. Gotcha game. But hopefully not a gotcha game. Oh gosh. Oh, no, that's what we're supposed to do. Get the jar? There we go. Okay, so I guess that is a pond. It's a real big pond, man. Alright. We're gonna do it as shallow as possible. You dampen the cloth and fill the jar with water from the deepest part of the oasis. And dang it. Hi. Just swimming in your sacred pond. don't like. It sounds like a stomach gurgle almost. I don't like that.
Ah, you bring the items we took from Id, right? Very good.
You help Balakad hold the jar you filled with clean water from the oasis, and he manages to drink. After a few moments, he looks up at you with a guarded expression. We are not friends. These elves are alien to me, and I do not trust them. As soon as I am well enough to walk, I will leave this place and never return. Good, that's what they want. But you and these elves are... You are right about something. If the kindred finds the hidden cache of Nargak they seek... Balakad falls silent, mopping his forehead with the damp cloth you brought from Iharid. The stomach gurgles from the chili sauce? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. But the plot is worth that of a dozen quests. In Gondor they named it Ambari Fire, for they knew not of its long use in these lands, and only learned of it when it was used against them. But my father knew. He dreamed of harnessing it against his enemies. But even with all the men at his command, he could find no stores of it. He believed it gone from the world. It should be gone. Azagath and Nakasi must not find the hidden stockpile. Wait, what? They will set the world aflame. Oh my gosh.
I would not agree with the heirs of Castamir about very many things. You have found the single exception.
We must catch up to our traveling companions and tell them we have learned what our quarry seeks. If Silatas is to join us, as she has suggested to me, we will need to seek permission from Tharashil. Are we just gonna leave the Heir of Castamir alive here? Like, what? Are you kidding me right now, game? We can't just do that. That's bad. That's wrong. We can't. Most intriguing indeed. It's late, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm losing my mind. And my voice. What happened to my voice? This is not the way. All right. Game.
Leave me alone, outsider.
You inform Tharashil of Balakad's condition and his vow to depart from Sonith as soon as he is able to walk. You also ask for her permission to allow Siltaris to accompany you and Sigilith on your journey eastward. I am the warden of this grove, but I have not the power to keep Silartis from doing as she wishes. Had I that power, she might have already returned to Trothul and begun to safely fade within a Veroth of her own. But I do not, and she insists upon fighting the process. If she truly wishes to go with you, I hope you will keep her safe. She fights the fading, but I understand the fight is painful, and even one as strong-willed as Silartis cannot achieve victory in every battle. It is the lot of her people to fade, though she wishes otherwise.
The lands to the east are named Impula by the Shagani people, and for the Kintai, they are full of memories.
Some of those are painful, for we remember when the northern reaches of the Emerald Wood grew there, before it withered and died as the result of the blight brought by the Ordakai. But others of those memories are joyful. The spirits of my own parents remain at the grove of Varathin in Imhilar. They faded long ago, but whenever I walk beside their trees, I feel their presence. The Kinta Warden of Varthul is Thorilon. For decades he has sought to find some means of reversing the blight. I suggest that you speak with him as you walk in Imbular. Perhaps speaking with him will help Silartis accept that she must fade. I do not really believe it will, but it is my nature to remain hopeful. The dead forest. Oh my goodness, here we go! So it's kind of crazy that nothing happened in this story till like chapter 10. Like, this story was a super slow burner. But man, these last couple chapters have been just unbelievably good. Is there really not a stable anywhere down here? Alright. Well, I guess we'll swim! As one of my coworkers would say, when in doubt, sauerkraut chat. Never forget the slow build up. I mean, that is true, but like this is like extra slow. Like it's they took slow and they like slowed it even more somehow. Like it's like slow. Like sometimes I feel like ints are writing LOTRO. Alum balum. This is definitely not the way. Not even close to the way. Not even way adjacent. How do we get out of here? I guess this way? Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. I think it's actually this way, this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, now we're on our way. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're on our way to, I believe, the final zone? No, there's one more after that. Okay. There's like a whole fortress up there. I guess we've seen that before from afar. We should probably head up there just to see, like, what's what. And we're going to the Bridge of Danger! Or Danagir. Which is, I'm pretty sure, French for danger. Perfect speed, it helps you appreciate the scenery in abundance. No, 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 don't get me wrong. I love seeing, like, this part of the story. I'm saying the first, like, 10 chapters of this story that were, like, completely boring. No, this part's awesome. Don't get me wrong, Neon. Like, I'm loving the pace right now. I did not like the pace before when it was, like, just setting up so much stuff with absolutely nothing going on. Like, don't get me wrong, the whole Umbar story was still better than Gundabad, but like, that's a very low bar. War of the Three Peaks still might be the worst thing LOTRO's ever done. It's high on the list. And so that's why I'm so happy that this update's been so good. That bridge looks so cool. Oh my gosh. The span of danger, danger, danger. I mean, I see why. There's not even a guardrail on this thing. Ugh, it's like hazy.
This must be Imhula.
Our traveling companions plan to make for the city of Ker Anzar, but I understand Tharashil wished for us to first visit the grove of Vartulin. I am not opposed to this plan, but I suggest that we do not linger over long at that grove. I am concerned for the safety of my brother in the company of the kindred. I cannot say for certain that Kolotek or Rothog were responsible for the disappearance of Skadoosh, but neither can I deny it completely. What can Silirtus tell us of Imhular? No, you're fine. No worries. Yeah, no, LOTRO's scenery is amazing. Two things, so like something I will never ever complain about is LOTRO's scenery. That's the main reason I decided to just do like the main story and stop doing side quests. Cause like I still want to see LOTRO's scenery, and I feel like the perfect pace to see the scenery is just doing the main story. Like once you start doing all the side quests, you get tired of where you're at. But like seeing all the new stuff in this story without having to do the rest has been so much fun.
The Emerald Wood of Nisigim have been blighted by the Ordakai, and it is no longer a place of green beauty.
Now it is Adagim, the Corpse Holt. The Corpse Holt? And Thorvilon and others of my people seek to slow the spread of the disease that claims it. When last I walked in Vartolin, the grove remained heavy, but the circle of hale trees had already diminished from its original size. Northeast of Vartolin, the city of Ker Anzar was the birthplace of the Shaganai kingdom of Hamat early in the Third Age. For nearly 3,000 years, the Himati fought against Gondor and other rival kingdoms, until it was eventually absorbed into the empire of Ordaka. I do not know the state of it today. On our way to Vartolin, we should hunt. I thought we were gonna be ghosts for a second. Alright. We should hunt some of the diseased animals that walk among the dead trees. Thorvolin oft desires to study the blighted creatures for some clue to curing the pestilence in Adagim. Alright. So, let's see. Boar, fangs, and deer. Boar, fang, deer. Boar, fang, deer almost sounds like a Lord of the Rings character. Yes, Boar, fang, deer. I will fight for you. Hey, take care, Paradise. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it, shoving off. Maybe these things? I don't think so, though. I don't think we have to kill either of these things. Yeah, no. We're just wasting time. Wasting time. But really, that's what we're all doing, as David Mitchell would say. Wasting time before the end. Okay. Maybe a jackal? I don't think so, though. I think this is still not something we need to kill. Sorry. Thought you were the enemy. Thought I had a quest for you. Turns out, no. Okay. Well, where are the things we need to kill then? Because I ain't seeing nothing. Oh. Here we go. What are you? Nope. Okay. I'm starting to give up. Oh my gosh, there's so many deer there. We got a whole herd. Oh my gosh. Where the deer and the antelope play. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything we need here, actually. Bellon, what's up? You know you come here for bad singing. Don't even pretend you don't. You can get the region. No, I think we're good. I think we're good, LOTRO. I rolleth my eyeth. Lord Bellon rolleth his eyeth at you, sire. Well, I rolleth my eyeth back. Sire, Lord Andang it rolleth his eyeth back at thee. How dare thee, Lord Andang, rolling his eyeth backeth at meeth? What? How did we get here? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Nobody knows the lag that I've seen. Nobody knows the rubber band. Nobody knows the lag that I've seen. I'm sorry, am I boring you? Oh gosh. Remember, jokes like these are available at twitch.tv/endangit. Go check it out. Also, Bellon, in the mail today. See the shine? I don't know why it can't focus on him. But like, we got business cards. And they got QR codes on the back. Dude, I'm loving it. It looks so good. The shine on it's insane. We went for the glossy. It was a little bit more expensive. But it was only like $2 or $3 more expensive. We ordered like 250 of them. Which was probably too many. But hey. So, my idea is that I'll put that in like, when I'm like on my lunch, I'll take photos of that in like crazy backgrounds to like promote the stream. So I'm gonna try to get creative with it, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That was a huge boar. Bum, 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 bum. But that way I have something to do while I'm at work on lunch. At work. Ah! We're stuck on everything, man. Also, we got like a new sexy black case for them. So I'm super hyped. And it's lighter weight than the old one we had, and the old one smudged and this one doesn't. And it was less money than the old one, so like, I feel like we're better off. But yeah, it's like black aluminum. Aluminium. Whoa, this town is huge. What? Let's go ahead and get the stable while we're here. Ah! We're falling! Somebody call life alert. As the logistics manager at Andang L Inc. LLC Corp, I motion that resources should be allocated towards uniforms for fitting blue V-necks. Do I have a second? This place is cool. See, this is what I like about... I just like exploring LOTRO's world. That's like all I want to do.
It is a new day.
Like, build me the Wanderer class LOTRO. I will do it. You could even put like little collector orbs to like collect throughout the landscape or something, and I'd go find them all. Maybe these are what we're supposed to kill? They are. Lynx have fangs? Who knew? I certainly didn't. Also, Bellon, as a side note, making thumbnails for YouTube was a total waste of time. We still have the same number of people watching with or without a thumbnail. So we've done that experiment. And we've realized that spending 4 hours on a thumbnail when you could have been spending 4 hours streaming instead is a much better use of your time. Even with AI, I was still spending like an embarrassing amount of time on thumbnails. I thought it would stop, like lower my time, but it's like, nope. Yeah, no, we're doing testing. We're testing everything, man. We're testing everything. We're trying it all. But yeah, so I'm just gonna pick one of like, when the VOD gets up, I'm just gonna, what am I doing right now? Oh gosh, are we really stuck? We might be really stuck. Hang on. There we go. I don't know how we got out of that. We broke a leg somehow. Okay. Yeah, no, I have built templates and things like that, but it's still like, no. Now, another thing I thought is maybe just doing text, because like, thumbnails with texts do get traction. So maybe I just do like text on a blank screen, and then I stand out more because everybody has like images and I just have text. I'm thinking about trying it. Because I don't think anybody's just making like text thumbnails. It sounds crazy. But if you had like 3 words on a thumbnail or something, I think it'd be worth trying. So that's something I'm gonna try later. But right now I'm just using the logo, which I feel like... whoops, that's a light. I feel like, you know, this logo looks good enough that it can just be the thumbnail for now. And it just looks fun. It looks like fun. I like how it turned out. Alright, let's go to mount on up. Scorpions falling from the sky. It's like a giant purple people eater. I don't know why. Again, these and other horrible jokes can be found at twitch.tv/andangit. Somebody today thought that my name was Andangelt. They thought I was Andangelt. Andangelt the Wise. They thought the I was an L. I'm like, man, you're taking an L right now thinking that the I's an L? So far, everybody else has gotten it. They were the first to not. So, like, it was kind of jarring to me. It's like, how do you not know? But it's cool. Deer hides. Oh! That's what we were supposed to kill. I'm so dumb. We were literally in a grove with deer and I just like totally ignored them. I forgot that it was deer. That's my bad. Sorry. I totally missed that one. Game. 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 Thank you. Bellon, I don't remember. Did you hear about like my internet saga? It was a couple days ago. I don't remember if I had informed you of everything. I think I had. We're going very much the wrong way right now. Yeah. It was crazy. I still can't believe it. Anybody that's curious, the VOD's up on YouTube. Check it out. It is crazy. Just watch the second part 2 of the Scorpion stream. The Scorpion stream? What does he mean? Oh, you'll be able to tell right away. The lag is so bad right now, it's insane. But I literally thought like, oh, these deer in this grove would be cool for when you have that side quest with the deer. Totally not even realizing that we had the quest. Like, I'm so bad. I totally messed this up so bad. Alright, we're gonna attack all of them. Here we go. Big pull. Big pull. Let's go. Oh, the lag might kill us. The lag actually might kill us right now. Oh my gosh, lag. There we go. I swear, LOTRO, you gotta fix that. Alright, we have to go all the way down to this other side of the map now. To talk to another group of hidden elves in essentially the Mirkwood of Harad. Anyway, tonight, Bellon, something really cool. Like, unironically, I think LOTRO's story is so good right now. I never thought I'd say those words again. Basically, if you don't mind minor-ish spoilers, these elves are not allowed to go to the Undying Lands because of something that their ancestors did. Long story. But basically just know, all you need to know is that they can't go to the Undying Lands. And so because of that, they have this whole process for how they fade away, and they fade into trees. And so they let trees like grow around them, and then they basically allow the trees to you know, in their life as they encompass them. Oh, it's super cool. It's such a cool idea. And you literally see like trees with like faces of elves on them in the game that had been there the whole time that I didn't even notice until after the like bombshell had dropped. Which is super, super cool. And but like they're there, and they were there the whole time. I just didn't notice them. And but yeah, it's really, really a cool idea. I like it a ton. It was super sad, but also like just amazing. Like stuff like that is why I played LOTRO back in the day. Was just like really, really cool, unique ideas that just really like made sense within the lore, within their lore, but were still like unique and interesting and cool. And stuff like that's awesome. Oh. Hello. Secret cave. We're not supposed to go in, but I'm going in. Oh. Ooh. Uskarak the Hermit? Oh, we don't have the quest for it. This might be spoilers. Oh my gosh, his cloak looks awesome. Hang on, let's dismount. Oh. A wise hermit of the forest. That's really cool. I mean, it's a hermit with fresh leaves, so is he really a hermit? I mean, maybe he just decided to become a hermit yesterday. Of course, they are like special elven leaves, so maybe they never go bad, to be fair. Look at this dump! Oh my gosh, I bet it used to be beautiful, but like, it is a dump now. You have found Thorvalon, leader of the Kintai. at Valtolo. Yep. Oh, we got somebody else getting ready to be. Oh my gosh, there they are. But they're getting ready to fade too. Can you have multiple people faded in the same tree? You can! Oh my gosh, so like if they're lovers, they can be in the same tree? Oh my gosh, that's so cool! But what if you don't want to be part of the same tree? Oh my gosh, I have so many questions now. This is such a cool thing.
You have come to aid the Kintai of Vartulin with our work.
I welcome it, though I fear the blight that has transformed these woods resists our efforts, and has so far proven impossible to reverse. The best for which we can hope is to slow its spread. You and Silirtas have my thanks. Thorvillon glances at Silatiras with understanding. She blankly stares forward, her awareness once again untethered.
I see that Selirtas still fights our people's fate. I am saddened to see it, but not surprised.
She and I have spoken about it before, and her decision then was clear. I see it has not changed. How can it be so easy to accept in others, and yet so difficult to accept when it affects those dear to us? Alas, I see this difficulty most clearly within my own family, and the contradiction is visible to me. But it is not my decision to make for Selirtas, and my words on this subject will sway her neither for nor against. Thorvillon accepts the satchel containing the diseased hooves, fangs, and hides from the pestilential creatures of the dead forest, and sadly looks them over. Pestilential is maybe my new favorite word. If there is aught to learn from these, we will learn. I dare not hope the blight can be reversed, but perhaps we can fight it, as Silirtas fights the fading.
The protective arts with which we ward our groves have become
Gonna lurk
less
for a book? Hey,
effective
thanks for the
over
lurk, Bella.
time.
But it is the hope of the Kintai that they will forestall the encroaching darkness long enough for us to discover a lasting solution. We have inscribed the runes of guarding and renewal upon boundary stones that must be placed along the perimeter of Vartolin. Will you retrieve some of the boundary stones from the pile across the bridge and set them along the borders of the grove? I will remain with Selirtas until she returns to herself. Encroaching darkness. Alright. Well, I think this is a good spot for a break. We need to pick up stones. That's literally the task they gave us, was to pick up stones. It is still LOTRO. Ooh, they got different colored tents. Those look so good. I like it. This looks very un-elven though, with like, I don't know. I feel like that's not the most elven looking, but that looks really cool. We can set a milestone here. I think we need to. We still have the prancing pony? What the heck? case we ever need to go back. You never know. Oh, I actually know why that's set there. It's because that's where the difficulty is in LOTRO. If you want to change the difficulty, that's why we put it there. Anyway, we'll be right back right after this. Leafy feet, leafy feet. I know it doesn't help right now, but I still want it. Oh, did we get out of combat? That's awesome. Leafy feet's working. Oh, they're never gonna chase me. Oh crap, there's a bear. There's a bear. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting everything. This is just the inevitable coming to kill me. Oh man, how is the bear gaining on me? I got leafy feet. All right, clearly I'm still in combat. Oh, we're out of combat. We're out of combat. We're out of combat. Take that, bear. Not gonna catch me now. I mean, the mounted lore master behind you will, but you won't. Okay. Jeez. All right. Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. What was that noise? 200 troops? What was that noise? We need to be careful what noises we make on stream. It's a sheep. You know what we must do, chat. There. Everyone applauded us. A murder. Everyone hates sheep. Everyone heard it first here. There we go. All sorts of stuff, okay. Baby sheep ba 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 ba, baby sheep ba 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 ba, baby sheep ba 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 ba, baby sheep. Anonymous, whoever you are, I will find you. I will hunt you down. I don't know who you are, but goodness. We got words. Do we just jump down? Can I jump into the water without damage? Everything's down. Let's go ahead and get this waypoint over here. I am going to hunt you down, Anonymous.
I feel furious.
There we go. Got that XP. Anonymous. So help me. I mean, I can go higher, Gussie, if you need me to.
We can go super high!
Or super low. That range, that's what gets me the non-existent gigs. I get paid so well at not any gigs because I don't have any. But in theory, that range would be amazing.
Speak in that high voice for the next 30 seconds, please! He's a tenor for sure! I'll read anything you guys say for the next 20 seconds! Here we go! LOL! OMMG! He is here all night, folks!
How'd we get out of... We ran too far. We ran too far. And dang it. Thanks, everyone. I really need to turn those down. Hot and spicy. Well, everyone, you know that this is the hot and spicy channel. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know where I was going with that. And you know, sometimes people just can't take it anymore, and they have to walk off away from their own stream.
Oh, that's too good. Oh man. I think we did it, guys. We broke Andang again. This is officially the, someone needs to clip this, please. Please, someone clip this.
I had to get comfort Jello.
Uh-huh.
I got Jello here.
Cause no one ever talks like this. But I am right now. Pip pip cheerio, here we go!
I'm just joking. Okay, here we go.
Hey,
Welcome.
you kind of went away earlier. I was just saying how I wish there was a kin I could join, man. I would just wish there was something I could
Security
be a part
IOs, could you deal with this person? Obviously, we aren't paying them enough. Okay, here we go.
Clearly not paying them enough. We'll fix that.
We'll fix it. All right, welcome to Redemption, my good friend. May your sword be always sharp.
Oh man, my sword feels sharper already. It's great.
Right. It's far. You don't.
Oh my goodness. Alright. We are back. Almost done with our Gatorade. Ready to pick up some stones. Also, I think we need to do some wardrobe work, because this shoulder pads really don't match our ensemble at all. Especially from behind, they look really weird. Let's see what we got. We still got Rohan. That's very elven-y. Adventurer. We got our pirate outfit. I forgot about that. We got our Nazgul. And then we got like our champion warrior thing. Let's go with the elven one for now. We're not going to talk about why those leaves are there. Anyway, let's go ahead and move along. Oh, we got stones everywhere to collect. Okay. Oh, we're going to place them. Okay, why are we doing this? We placed a boundary stone. What the heck? Why? For what purpose? On the road, somebody's gonna trip. And we're gonna get sued now. What was that water noise? Did you guys hear that? Up this way, here we go. How is September already a third over? Like, who let that happen? This month has been flying for me anyway. I love the falling leaves and everything here. It's so cool looking. I wish I could have seen this place in its prime. Wait, that one's floating. Oh gosh. It's a floating stone. Run for your lives. The elven ghosts are real. Alright. I am embarrassed, Andang. At least Thorolvilin is a friend, and understands the difficulties I have faced in the years past. In these past few years. They have become more frequent as Throthol seeks to claim me, but I will not allow it. I am eager to meet the others of your company, for speaking with new folk and having new experiences will help me to stave off Throthol. It has ever been so, and this adventure seems to me no different.
Yes, we have lent some aid to Thorvilo. Now we should continue on to the northeast to rejoin the company.
My brother Corridan will be very pleased to meet Silirtas, and to learn of her people, as was I. I have said our farewells to Thorvilion. Now we should travel to the north, for where can we assess the situation in Kar and Zar? Silirtas said the kingdom of Hamat was absorbed by Ordach, and the city may not be friendly to us, or to the representatives of Umbar we seek to rejoin. Alright. Let's go. We spent so much time, like not so much here, but at the other place, like I don't think... Also, we randomly found, I still can't believe this, randomly found the Heir of Castamir just in the desert as we were doing something totally different. Like, we weren't even looking for him, really. I still can't believe that that was the story, but okay. Sigilith calls for a halt and says, you should defeat the whites near Adakur. Okay. There's one. How many whites does it take to get to the center of the forest? 1, 2, 3. I must be sleep deprived if that's the references we're making right now. Alright. Bye. Bye. Easy. gots to go backs.
These whites were disturbed by something nearby, and I fear the hand of the Church of the All-Seeing in this.
Go to the northeast and look toward the city of Kuranzar. We must know what awaits us within. Okay. Let's go look. I'm getting some serious Mirkwood vibes right now. Serious Mirkwood vibes. Oh my gosh. Like, on a scale of 1 to Mirkwood, this is at least a 3. You arrive in an ideal location for scouting Kuranzar. You leave the ideal location behind. Okay, Gabe. There we go. I can't see anything, but sure. Kuranzar is filled with soldiers and cultists. Your companions cannot have gone there. I want to go up on this hill and see what this is. Is this like Weathertop? But like... Oh my gosh, there's some serious like Sauron stuff going on over there. But like for realsies though, is this Weathertop? Can we get up there? I'm starting to think we can't actually get up there. Maybe? Oh gosh, maybe not. Come on. I don't think we can. We'll try going around a little bit further. Oh gosh, we're gonna glitch the whole game. Come on. Oh, no, we can't war steed around that. Alright. Come on. Oh, we gotta be careful. We just took fall damage. This looks a little bit more promising. Nope. I'm starting to think there really is no way up on this thing. Wait, there's a... Okay, the stable's in the actual city. Okay. What are we doing right now? Yeah. Come on. So that leads up there. Yeah, there's no way up. For sure, Z's. Okay. Glad we went on that detour, aren't we? Hopefully everybody's happy. What a great use of our time. "10 out of 10 with time again." And a cur.
Oh my
Poteen!
gosh, we got a raid!
Welcome, welcome. How it be? Hopefully you had a good time. Our bot's supposed to automatically do a thing, but it didn't. That's weird. Well, I guess we gotta do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Absolutely, that's the least we can do. You're having fun in LOTRO? What were you up to? In the old Lord of the Rings.
Kuranzar is occupied by soldiers of Order and cultists of the Church of the All-Seeing?
You're his bestie on Twitch? Is that true, Poteen? If it is, welcome, welcome. Kuranzar is occupied by soldiers of Orach and cultists of the Church of the All-Seeing. Our companions cannot have gone there, Andang.
Our companions have
But
gone
congratulations on
instead.
completing another quest. Protect these viewers with your shield. You're leveling up your burglar to 90? Nice! 90 is a specific number. Was that just where you ended up, or are you like actually trying to level it just to 90 for a reason?
Where might our companions have gone instead?
Silirtas, is there a settlement somewhere within Imholar, where the folk of Gondor, Umbar, and Shagana might gather together without drawing notice? The group includes a dwarf, an elf, and a half-troll as well. A new follower joins. Hey, thank you so much! Welcome, welcome! Storm redirects? Redirects? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, here on this channel we play all sorts of things. We play the Lord of the Rings online. We have a lot of fun with just about every game that we play. We play things with good story, good gameplay. Mostly we play MMOs, and then like strategy and city building type games. Tower defenses as well. We've also played through all of Elden Ring. The final boss in Elden Ring destroyed our computer. But we did beat it. So yeah, all sorts of fun. Oh, you're doing 10 levels at a time. Gotcha. That's cool. So you got tandem leveling going on. I gotcha. A new follower joins the flock. Sergeant Major Fish, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for the follow. Love the name. Where might our companions have gone instead? If you did not know the elf warrior so well, you might think Sigilith was jesting. She catches your eye and holds it with her own, while she waits for Silartis to answer. Next, you'll be doing your gardening and finishing up his delving armor. Nice!
Nowhere in any of these lands would hide such a gathering as that from outside attention, Sigilith.
But if they came to Ilidar here and planned to stop at Kar Anzar, they might have turned from that course and stayed for a time at Urmach. If we go to the northwest and search within the city of Urmach, we may find your friends. Just like we found the Heir of Castamir in the desert! I still can't believe that. It's a native Hawaiian fish? Oh. You went to college in Hawaii. That's cool. Very cool. I bet you got a lot of stories about college in Hawaii. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I've never been to Hawaii. I've been to just about every continental US state, but I haven't been to Hawaii or Alaska. But I've been to a lot of states. I've never been to Maine. And I don't remember if I've been to New Hampshire or not. And then I don't think I've been to the state of Washington. But I've been, and I don't think I've been to Oregon, but I've been just about everywhere else. So it would have been better if you had gone to Hawaii single. Oh, gotcha. Your 15-year-old daughter was born in Hawaii? That's really cool. So your daughter's Hawaiian. That's pretty neat. I don't know why my mind went here, but it would be crazy if there became a trend where like all women like flock to Hawaii to like have their babies. And just it's like a like status symbol if you have like a Hawaiian kid. Lokalani? Rose from heaven in Hawaiian? That's awesome. Yeah. No, I get it. That's really cool. Oh, of course they're here. Okay, we didn't have to look that hard. Okay. I wonder... Interesting. I wonder where we're going next. I'm guessing further to the right, based on the map. Maybe south? I don't know. Interesting. All the women on your ex's side of the family have Rose in some variation in their first or middle names? Your ex's middle name is Roseanne? Rosian? Retelling our adventure. Your companions consider the tale you have woven. Hopefully we didn't tell them too much.
When my sister told me she wanted to meet with the elves of the oasis, I did not think she would bring one back with her.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Silirtas, and I am eager to learn more about you and your people. If there is anything you would hear from me concerning the land of Lothlorien, or any other places I have seen on my travels, you have only to ask. Corridon turns to you, his welcoming expression replaced with one of great concern. Andang, I am worried about the substance sought by Azagath and Akasi. If it is truly as destructive as it sounds, we must prevent them from finding it at all costs. The others of our group went in search of the trail, while we spoke with the people here in Urmach. The occupation of Ker Anzar has made locating our prey more difficult than it might have otherwise been.
I am pleased you and Sigileth have returned to us. We have had little in the way of success since you left us.
Sirgon's demeanor is downcast, and you ask him what troubles him. He sighs and kicks a stone in the grass. I have been engaged in an argument with the warrior women, Razi, and it has enshrouded me in a storm cloud of ill feeling. She speaks of beloved kings of Gondor as if they were tyrants, and says King Elisar will be no different than they. The title Heir of Castamir is a noble one in Gondor, and memory of the kings who wear it brings to mind many triumphs throughout history. But Rahazi treats these victors as if they were monsters and bloodthirsty warmongers. How are the rulers of her land remembered in Gondor, I ask you? How might she defend such as they? King Elisar is a man of noble heart and bearing. How can I convince Rahazi of what I know to be the truth?
This man of Gondor thinks to lecture the daughter of Girhazi about the history of her own people?
That's fair. Do you know the meaning of the title Heimer Dasil, worn by these beloved kings, Andang? He told me the meaning of its southern victor. The Shaganai have given titles of our own to one of those kings. The ruler known in Gondor as Heir of Castamir the First is known in Ambaril as Lagula, the despot of the north. The second Gondorian king to claim the title Heimer Dasil has a different title among the people whose ancestors he slaughtered. He is called Ugdomor, the Butcher. Speak to the folk who dwell in this village, and you will see that your Gondorian friend knows not what he speaks. Are we really gonna be like, Hi, Mandang. Could you tell me about the butchers of Gondor? Please? Thanks. I just want to do a survey for the census.
You speak to my friends about kings of Gondor? You are bold to
Yeah, this
speak
is a
so
horrible
much.
idea. Heir Castamir means South Victor, and all who claim this title wear evil reputations in Shagana. Others have sought to achieve that title throughout conquest and bloodshed, and they failed. A king named Min Aradil sought to become Heir of Castamir III, but he was slain by the heirs of Castamir before he could adopt it properly. The heirs sworn of today are no friends of mine. But to cease the glory-seeking of a third Heir of Castamir seems to me fine work indeed. The title remains unclaimed to this day, But who can say whether the new king of Gondor will think to increase his own glory and the size of his kingdom by adopting the title of Harmandasil III? Though it lie long dormant, the histories of this land teach us unpleasant lessons, stranger. Perhaps you should heed them. So it's interesting, because I think the books leave it unclear if Aragorn actually conquers Umbar. A new follower joins welcome. Flock. Majestic Kenj 2. Welcome. Thanks for the follow.
Stories of the Gondorian kings who named themselves Hermendakil are well known.
Hermendakil. Yeah, Hermendakil doesn't sound as good. It's got kill in the name. For they are brutal tales of conquest and despair. They are also lessons to us. The first of these, Kiridahar, Hermendakil, rather. He we name Lagula, conquered the coasts and held them with the sword that might affirm his kingdom's control of the seas. The lands in the interior were made border marshes of Gondor. He installed puppet kings in these cities of Shaguna, and took their children to live in Gondor as hostages. Thus was their good behavior ensured, but he returned every 7 years to reaffirm the loyalties of the kings. When he finally died, the Ambariol celebrated so enthusiastically that a unit of Gondorian soldiers was sent to restore order, and dozens perished. 100 years after his death, another sought to attain glory in our lands. But through great force of will and show of arms, the Shaganai dealt with him, defeat after defeat. He retreated, and from the safety of his northern home he felt he could not claim the title of Hermadasil Kill. That spared him from becoming known as Shagana, as Lagula Min, the second despot. Dang. Talking to the residents of this place, Umach.
Ugh, Shagana's always suffered at the hands of Gondor.
When the Black Númenórean Kamatarni departed from the kingdom that established the union of the Korthan League, it was Shagana that the Gondorian king Vinyarian pursued them, bringing war and death. He stopped not there, but continued deeper into the lands held no enemies for him. He burned the great city of Sharaban in the tremendous conflagration, and its charred bones still smolder today. This was the man who took the title of Hermadarsil II. We name him Ugduma the Butcher. They say he had a change of heart in his elder years, and repented of the evil he wrought. I believe it not. Okay, not Gondorian fans here. Okay. Alrighty.
They're wrong. King Elisar is a good man, and he will live up to his promise, for both Gondor and for Shagana.
Okay. The kings of old that took the title of Hermadasil were neither as wise nor as just a king as Elisar. He will not become as they were. He found Gondorian Jesus? Yay! Let's go! I mean, he found Gandalf, so I mean, you know.
I want to prove that Gondor is not an enemy to the people here.
And that King Elisar is different than the rulers, the past, whose names the Shaganai curse. One of the residents here, Sharuk, spoke of a need for various animal parts that might put to a number of different uses. Legs from toads, bristles from something called Zizanu, and the stingers from deadly scorpions. Not the scorpions again! No enemy of these folk could gather such items as there for them, would they? I would really appreciate your gifting these items to Sharuka, and so would the king. Gandalf was John the Baptist, not Jesus. I mean, maybe. That's fair, I guess. Although he did come back to life. I'm just saying there's a lot of parallels between Gandalf and Jesus. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so it looks like our next task is to kill a bunch of things to prove to this city that Gondor's not horrible. So I think this is as good a place as any to end off. For those that haven't made up their mind yet, if you're interested, feel free to toss us a follow. We'll be playing some more LOTRO again tomorrow night. Should be a lot of fun. Anyway, let's find somebody to raid. Yeah, and we'll be live at 10:30 Eastern. Nice to have met you. Drop by your channel sometime. You know what? Boom. You gotta follow. Alright, let's see who we got here. Looks like there's nobody else that I know streaming LOTRO right now. So I think we'll pass it on to a big streamer that we found recently that we really like. Pass it on to Texas Myler here. Alright, chat, get those emotes ready. Get that hype going. I'll see you all again tomorrow night. Until then, let's have fun with this raid! See you tomorrow. Till then, peace!